What's up, DJ fan? Welcome to another video on our channel. Welcome to another episode of Start to Spin. My name is Diego, also known as DJ Pretty Boy, alongside my boy Shay, also known as DJ Shay. And together we open this spot to talk about DJ related content such as product reviews, tips and tricks, just tell our stories and share it with you guys so we can share some knowledge. So if you're a new DJ or a seasoned DJ, this is the spot to be. And with that being said, let's roll this intro.
Yo, what's good?
What's up, LRE fan? No, not LRE fan.
It's still LRE, bro. It's still on the LRE channel.
Oh, what's up, DJ fan? Welcome to another video on the channel. Welcome to another episode of Start to Spin. Today, we are going to talk about when a client's trying to finesse you. Everyone goes through this. I know every single person here, once you hop on and in the chat, please let us know, man. Have you experienced this? I know you have had to, because everybody has gone through this at least once. So we would definitely want to talk about the funny things that happens, or coincidences that happens when clients trying to book, but they're trying to finesse you, telling you something when it's something else, you know. So Shay, go ahead and tell us your story, man, and then we'll
exactly.
go.
I mean, this is I think this started. I read this, or maybe Brian S. Read. Shout out Brian S. Read. Maybe it was a Facebook group thing, but it was about how clients now are kind of trying to get smart, and they inquire like saying that, oh, hey, we're hosting a party, you know, at a venue, 8 p.m., you know, whatever. They give you the time. They just say it's a party. They book the DJ as if it's a party. And then as it gets closer, they find out it's a wedding reception, you know, and then people are finding out that, hey, if you say something's a party, it's going to be cheaper. So I started thinking about this when I started reading about that. That hasn't specifically happened to me yet. I don't think it's happened to you either. But I kind of had a similar experience. I kind of got half finessed, I would say, or came close to being finessed. And I was this past week, and I was like, hey, maybe we should talk about how we can stop getting finessed, or what to look out for, or how to prevent this from happening. And James King in the house. What's up, James?
Yo, what's up, James? Let's go, bro.
What up, fellas? Dude, if you guys don't already know, James has an awesome stream on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central, right? So 6 p.m. Pacific, maybe am I wrong? 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 7 or 8. You guys go on his channel to find out when his streams are exactly. But shout out to James. He gave us a shout out yesterday too for our stream. And yeah, man, we're all holding it down. We've been streaming. James was saying some other people are coming back now streaming too. But hey, we're holding it down. James holding it down. It's you know, the streaming community is alive and strong on YouTube. And yo, Jason's in the house too. What's up, Jason?
Hey, what's up, Jason?
Jason also says I was definitely finessed when I was first starting out. Yeah, I mean, let us know what happened with you. What happened with me recently was, so a client, they got my referral from another client. And when that happens, I also know that, hey, they probably shared the pricing with them. You're like, oh, how much was that DJ? So they probably already have a price range in mind. So she reached out to me, hey, I'm having a party, you know, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. How much, you know, would you charge? And I was like, oh, you know, it sounds a party. I said, oh, party. This is a referral. It's 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Like, that's kind of a weird time. So I'm like, oh, this is probably just some, you know, chill party. So I quoted her $1,200 because I was like, oh, my rate has gone up a little bit for, you know, private events. Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, can you do 1,000, which is kind of like that's like my price for general events, you know, general parties and stuff. And that's how much the client who had referred her had paid. So she kind of knew that was probably the price point. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, let me see what I can do. Let's talk on the phone. And as soon as I got on the phone there, she's like, yeah, this is going to be our engagement party. I got engaged and we're doing this engagement. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like, no, I already told her like 1,200. I already told her 1,000. Like, I usually for an engagement, you know, that's how I'm calling this one half finesse, you know, because I'm like, usually for an engagement, I'd be up at like 1,500, or because engagement is like, to me, is just a step below weddings, like in terms of like, you know. And then she's talking about, you know, we're going to do dance performances and there's going to be a little ceremony, and talking about like basically all this, like it's more elaborate than just your regular old like house party, you know. So then I'm like, damn, like, I feel like she definitely said in the text, like, it's a party. Why would you call it like I'm having a party if you're literally having your engagement? It's like an engagement party. That's different.
Yeah.
So I felt like I got a little bit of finesse on that one, and I would have definitely quoted higher. And then she ended up booking me. I said, hey, okay, no, if you don't want any lighting or anything, I'll do it for 1,000. So basically I did it for 1,000, but I always feel uncomfortable when I've told them a price.
Yeah.
And then just because they tell me it's an engagement, oh no, now it's actually 1,500, but I'm bringing all the same exact shit I would for the other party. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm personally like, I don't know, I don't have that, I don't know if you call it confidence or experience yet to like just tack on just if somebody says it's an engagement versus this. But that's why I wanted to bring it up here and see, like, if you guys have ever kind of been somebody, then after talking to you, or you find out, you get revealed some extra information, and then you find out that, hey, whoa, like, this is actually way more than what I signed up for or what they made it seem like, and I should have charged them way more. They should have told me all this stuff at the beginning. But now you're kind of stuck because you already signed a contract, or maybe if you're like me, you already told them, oh yeah, the rate is 1,000, and then you're like, whoa, this is a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. So it just made me think about how clients kind of, I think they're getting a little smarter now. They withhold stuff to get the lower rate, and then you get kind of stuck, like, oh wait, you said you could do it for 1,000. Why is it all of a sudden 1,500 now?
Yeah. Definitely, they have gotten way smarter actually when they call and they talk to you. Let's hit the comments real quick, and then I'll go with my story, because I do have one that's kind of the same. But so DJ Bart just made his comeback today also. Yeah, I was actually, before we went live, I was actually watching his stuff, and I was like, I'll just stop and watch it later. So that's good.
Yeah, he made a gig log too, so he hasn't.
Yeah, the gig log. Yeah. I accepted a house Christmas party this Saturday for 600, mainly because I just want to take out the exitons again. Hey, whatever you can get, man. Whatever money you can get.
That's the thing. Like, as long as you know what you're signing up for, right? Let's say they said it was a Christmas party, and then you show up and it's like it's a wedding reception or something, or they call you, all right, these are the introductions we need. This is this we need. Oh shit! Like,
definitely. Yeah, and he said he normally won't leave the house for less than 650. All right, well, I guess I gotta raise up my standards, because I don't leave my house for less than 5.
That's Diego's price.
Yeah, 500 is.
I honestly don't have a minimum like for leaving my house, because look, it depends on the event. I did a charity event for the first time. I don't know if I'll do that again. That shit was a lot of work. I did it for free, and I'm like, bro, that shit, I was a lot of work. Okay, so I did it for free. I've done events for like $250 at a college, like local college, for like a cultural event. So for me, it really depends on the event. But usually for like house parties, I try to stay at that. Like house parties, I don't go less than 800. Like a house parties or these private events. Like I said, for an engagement, I want more than that. Like, I'm like, this is not just show up and play music for 4 hours. And
so at least for me, just to like clear up, I don't leave my house for house parties for less than 500. That's for sure. But I know, like, my community, they because I say I'll do it 500 for 4 hours. Like, minimum is 4 hours. So, but my people are always asking for more hours. So I end up always walking up with like I like more money, So that, and then he said, like, Chin, what's up, Chinchillin?
Yo, Chin's in the house. What's up?
Yeah, so he said he had experience when sometimes one of his clients will tell him will tell me to lower my price, because depends on their budget or what they say.
I think he's saying that he gets finesse when people try to negotiate with him, basically. That is a way they try to finesse you too, But
James, you're not getting finesse, bro. You're getting scammed.
No, I think he's probably talking about if you show up and it's a wedding reception, then that's you got scammed. And James says, I got finessed by them telling they want me to DJ for 3 hours. Then I show up and they want karaoke the whole time. Hey, that's low key. That's an example of being finessed. Because I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how much people charge for karaoke, but it might be more than just DJing, right? Because
you including TVs and like.
Yeah, you need to do the lyrics.
I guess it's a little. I think like people. I think the rate goes for like $250 an hour.
over
or
karaoke.
karaoke. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure, but I mean it varies. It depending on your area.
Yeah.
So okay, so one of my stories, because I got a couple of on this ones. Um, so one thing is that I don't know about you guys, but when I book, I do ask if they want like announcements because I don't really get on the mic, you know. So I need to know if I'm gonna need Pee Wee or not on the events. So I'm like, okay, let's see. So this lady tells me that no, like like it's gonna be just a house party, just family, very very chill. And I'm like, all right, so cool. Like I'm like, all right, so five for four. And she's like, okay, yeah, that's fine, bro. Like I get to her house. Her first of all, her backyard was huge,
Mhm.
and it looked like it was like a quince. Like, goddamn.
Is this the one where you did the gig log when you did the four lights for the first time,
No,
and then
no,
you
no,
used? Oh, it wasn't that one. Oh,
no,
okay, never
that guy was actually really like there's people that like I guess that, I don't know if they're business owners or like they just understand and
mind.
they don't try to finesse you. They're like whatever you say, okay, man. Like I know your work. I know what you're. I know that you know what you're worth. So I'm not gonna fight you
Yeah.
on on price. And I love that kind of people, right? Because you're not like one of my biggest pet peeves is when someone calls you and like, hey, I'm gonna have a party. What's gonna be your price? And then
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
tell you my price, but then you tell me, oh, but I only have this. So like, so why are you asking me for my price if you're still going to try to lowball me or like, why don't you just upfront, hey, I trying to have a party. I want it for this amount of hours, and I have this is my budget. And then from there we can talk. I can see what I can work with. But if your
Because
budget,
they will
your
always want to hear what your price is first. But that's when you can get stuck. Because hey, let's say I'm having a party. This what's your price? And then he's like, you say 1,000, and then he says, oh, okay, yeah. So it's my daughter's quince, and we're gonna do this, and then you're like, all right, never mind. It's 2,000 now.
yeah. So no, like when I talk to my clients, I break it down. Like I'm telling, okay, what is it a house party? Is it at a venue or is it a quince or a wedding? And everything is different prices because at a house party is completely different equipment that I will take to a party at a venue, and
Mhm.
it's a complete different equipment that I will take to a wedding or quince. So depending on what the party is, I can charge accordingly.
Mhm.
So don't come
That's a
up
good
to
way to
me.
go.
Yeah. So because again, for a house party, you only taking two tops, speakers, and then your booth, whatever you use, right? But once you start going to venues, let's say it's the same party, same person, same party, but it's not at a house anymore, it's at a venue. Then you will need maybe you add a sub or you add more lights. So you have to add more stuff, and obviously
You gotta do you gotta
you have
give
to
your
prepare a
insurance
little.
too.
Yeah, you have to prepare a little better for those type of because you never know what's gonna happen. Uh, Maybe they start doing like things. Now there's gonna be like a dinner stuff, like a little more fancy because
Yeah.
it's at a venue. And then quinces and weddings are a completely different story. Like it completely it's a lot of work, a lot of preparation. So those things that people they don't understand. They don't really get into like the back end of DJing. And I think that more of us should post more videos on our stuff that we go through behind the scenes because there's a lot of people that watching, a lot of clients that see prospects that see your videos, but they only see like once you get to the venue. Like tell me which person actually goes to every single event and gives you a run through of what they did the week before. No one. We all just show the party stuff. We all show our setups and we all talk about all this stuff, and we don't show the back end. Why? Because one is boring. Nobody's really gonna watch that probably, but it goes to show to the client like the DJ job is not as easy as it looks. We make it seem easy because we do it and we're professionals on this, but this shit is not easy. It's mentally draining.
That's true. I mean, I see. I see like I mean I don't know, for some reason bartenders have been coming up on my Instagram, and I see a lot of their content is like them preparing their stuff at home or preparing their mixers or juices and stuff, and you're like, oh shit, they're preparing the garnishes and everything. So
Yeah,
I see other people doing that. Let's hit these comments. We got a couple. Chinchillin said the most I hate about DJing is pricing because I'm worried they will judge me saying, "Por qué tú cobras
why
este?"
why you charge this price and other people
And
charge less?
And okay, and that's what he hates most. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, man. That just comes with the territory, man. I mean, it's hard when you tell people a price and then they're like, oh, like it's too little, or I want more. Your package, this that. They try to negotiate. The good thing is, at the end of the day, like remember that you don't have to take those every client, so
Yeah,
you can always say no. That's what I'm kind of like, learning too, that it's like, okay, if you don't get it, if it's too much, oh, sorry, like I understand you guys looking for a better budget, thanks for reaching out. That's okay, and
yeah.
just be nice about it and move on.
So I was like chinchilling like 2 3 years ago. I would hate to like say no because of the price, but I got to a point. I don't know if it's I don't think it's I wouldn't say it's my ego or whatever. It's just like I feel like I'm worth more than what they were willing to pay before, or what I was willing to take before, because I was trying to be known. I was trying to get out there and do myself. So yeah, I was doing it cheaper. But you get to a point where you start progressing, you start growing, your business starts growing, your equipment is better, and you're not gonna be charging the same you charged 2 3 years ago with better equipment than that you had before, because obviously it's more money that you're spending.
Yeah.
So that's something that I got better on, and now it's now it's like if because I've gotten I'm telling you, I got so many calls. I get so many calls. They're like, "Hey, how much you charge for this?" And I will say, "Okay, for this event, uh, 750, 4 hours for 750." And they were like, "Oh, but I called this DJ. He says he charges 650 or six." And they were like, well, if you charge me 650, I'll book with you right now. Like the pressure. And
Yeah,
then I'll be like, nowadays, I'll be like, oh well, if I were you, I will go with the other DJ because he's charging you less. And if you are really looking just into price, then go with them.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. Like, just go with them.
Has
And
anyone booked you like when you said that and they booked you at your higher price, or have people just gone to the
I
other one?
one lady, so same thing happened with her. She was like, I guess, but she see like the thing is, the majority of people that I DJ for, it's because like word of mouth. That oh, they seen me already DJ somewhere else and they liked it. So
Mhm.
like I said, like I don't really have to sell myself that much.
Yeah.
When they call me, they already know what we do. So when this lady called and she was doing a quince, and I told her my price, and then she was like that this other DJ was doing it for less. I think he was doing it for like $300 less or whatever. I was like, oh wow, like if I were you, I was like, if I were you, I will go with him because you're not gonna find any DJ that will do it for that price. Like I'm telling you, go with him. Like if I were you, I would go with him. Like I would even go with him. And then she started laughing about it. And then
Mhm.
she was like, "Oh, okay, so you can you can't match that." Like I was like, "No, I'm sorry. Like this is my price for this type of event, and I can't." And then
Yeah.
she was like, all right, thank you, whatever, right?" And then like 2 days later, she called me back and she was like, "Hey, you still available for that day?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and book you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I didn't say anything about the other DJ, right? And herself, she did it by herself. She said, "Yeah, I was really high. I was going to hire the other DJ because it's a little cheaper." But then I talking to my husband, and he said that sometimes the money, it's not the importance. It's what we already know that's gonna work. And and he believes that like the way that you guys work, it's like really good.
That makes
And
all the
so
difference.
we want to go with you guys. And I was like, well, yeah, man. I'm like, oh, I
That's what the
appreciate
difference
that.
is.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and then I was like, let's move forward. So my other person could have been like, well,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
So
back now, huh? You back? You want me?
I
All
should
right,
have.
let's hit these comments. So our comments are popping off. He's buddy's in the house first. Oh, where did that go? Oh, there we go.
What's up,
He's in the
buddy?
house. What's up, buddy? Buddy's in the house. We got Chin Chillin saying hi, buddy. James saying, oh, not James. What the heck?
No, is
We got too many people. Jason
it?
saying that's well said. I think he's talking about like when you're talking about telling clients that when you start out you take things and now you're worth more than
Yeah,
those initial prices. But he says never be ashamed about your pricing. You should always go up in price. If they want it for less, they're not your customer. Yeah, and
I
that's the thing. I
agree.
mean, I think that's more for chin chillin.
I agree.
Yeah, don't be ashamed because like Diego said, like Buddy said, you do offer something more, you offer something different. And in DJing, it's like if they want you, it's not like decorations where it's the same decorations, or I don't know, they're just buying a product. They're getting you, they're getting your personality, your vibes, your presence. So that's also why you can't put that just into oh, this other DJ less than me. This DJ charges this. Why are you less? Why don't you charge that much?
Exactly.
Jason says, when we first start out, we take what we can get to gain the experience. Yep. And then everybody starts out that way. You take whatever you can get, and then there's a point, like Diego was saying, there's a point, you get to a point where you're like, all right, now I feel like I'm not doing events just to like get my name out there anymore. My name's out there enough, but now it's more like, all right, I've built a name for myself, my value is more than what it used to be.
Yep.
Chinchillin said, because I know DJs charge like 2, 3, 4,000 or more because they have better equipment. Yeah, I think equipment's one of the things, but it's also just the experience they bring too is different. Like
But
when you
Chin, keep this in mind, man. Honestly, the equipment that you have doesn't make you a better DJ. What makes you a good DJ? It's like yourself, like your skills, your preparation. That's what makes it. Literally, you could play in freaking those Costco speakers, and if you're good at what you do, it doesn't matter where does it come from. Uh, Obviously, yeah, having nice stuff is cool and it's catchy, but don't think because you have your equipment is not like top pro of the line or whatever, that you're less than anybody else. No, you're still the same. Like, if you have the experience, you have the skills, you know how to handle a crowd, you know how to read the crowd, bro. You're golden, and you can charge whatever you want, whatever you feel you comfortable with, and whatever you feel like it's the right payment for you. Speakers are not gonna anyone, like, I can put my Maui 44 G2s and have one of my friends DJ. They suck. And so the whole thing is gonna be horrible. Speakers don't make a DJ.
yeah, it's not, yeah, definitely not.
You make it.
I would say for me, like the way I think about the equipment part is like I definitely started charging more before I had nice equipment, but then I got nice equipment to like kind of match I'm like, hey, if they're paying this much, then I should at least elevate that experience as well with the lighting and with the speakers and with the white setup and stuff. But that's not why it's not why I started charging more, right? It's not the equipment is not necessarily what it is. It's whatever the professionalism, the years of experience that those $4,000 DJs bring. And then they probably built a name for themselves as well. So, it's not, but the equipment, just because you have better equipment doesn't mean you can, if you start charging more and just say you have better equipment, no one's going to book you. I guarantee it. Nobody cares about that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Buddy says, this is why I have pricing on my website, keeps the tire kickers away. Yeah, I think we've talked about this too. And I don't have it on my website, but when I get an inquiry, I send them my pricing. It adds an extra step of work for me, but for the same reason.
I could have my pricing on my website, but nobody really goes to my website. Everybody already like
you're word of mouth.
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about next is like how we can prevent getting finessed, and that's going to be one of the things we talk about from when it comes from a website. Right? James has a funny story. He says, "Oh my, The client I'm DJing for this Saturday literally just texted me, "Do I have karaoke mics?" You got to be kidding me. That's hilarious. And we're just
Oh, he's
talking about
getting
it.
finesse. He's getting
He's
finesse.
got finesse in real time. James is now doing a karaoke event. He thought, hey, yeah, you can find out now how the Exitons are gonna work as a karaoke speaker. He was saying, was that the one he was saying? He was excited to bring the Exitons this weekend.
Yeah, the Exitons. Yeah.
You got to turn the bass down or something for if they're doing karaoke. I don't know, James. That's the second time you mentioned getting finesse for karaoke, man. So you got to change it up. You got to add some kind of a question, or when you talk to the clients, ask if they're if they want a karaoke DJ or a regular a traditional DJ.
Boy, you got finesse, bro.
Oh, nice! Look, he bought that Rockville stand. He did a video on Diego. I'm trying to, yeah, dude, nice, man. He bought one.
But, I think James is very a compulsive buyer, man.
Probably. He says himself. He says he's a gearhead. So he saw that. He bought that. I mean, you just uploaded that video when? It's been like 2 days or something.
Oh yeah.
Or you're just really good. Yo, Smiley's in the house.
Yo, what's up, Smiley?
Smiley, what's up, man? I think we missed Smiley last time, right? We weren't here for Thanksgiving, but the time before that. He said, we got an inquiry today, January 15th. Okay, wow. Total came out to 7,200, 20 dance floor, cloud, 2 sparklers, 360. Whoa, digital photo booth, the DJ. Holy moly. For the 16th? Is this a Quince or is this a corporate? And Ora Loca with the gorillas. Damn, bro.
Yo, that's gonna be fun.
Did they book it? You said that you got the inquiry. Did you get the booking too? Because that's a big ass thing, bro. That's good though, man. You getting for those of you who don't know, Smiley bought the LED dance floor just like a month ago, and he's already like booked it like 7 times.
He has two. He has the 20 by 20 and then the 15. I think 15 by 15 or 12 by 15, something like that. So he has 2 dance floor things.
No, yeah, but I think he can combine them.
Damn, but that 20 by
nice, 20, man. That's good, man. If you're getting dance floor inquiries, and then obviously he's selling everything. That sounds like everything you got, bro. Cloud, Sparks, 360, photo booth, and obviously DJ and Gorilla.
Damn.
That's wild, man. And we got James.
Smiley, you said it with gorillas. Like, do you have costumes? Like gorilla costumes?
He's got real gorillas, bro.
That is crazy.
James said, I bought one because I used a flex stand 2 times and it broke. Oh, shit. Damn, really?
Broke.
That's crazy, man. I don't know you had the flex stand. I have a flex stand. What? How did it break? We need to hear more about this. Like, was someone using it as a stripper pole or something? And it like...
Yeah, how did it break? I kind of find it difficult to break. Yeah, at least the Roadville one.
He says he'll show it on his next live stream. Okay.
Okay.
He wants us to go on the live stream to find out what happened to the flex stand. I think James was using it as a stripper pole. That's what happened, and he jumped on it. It snapped in half. What is that? that's the little drum.
Yeah.
Smiley said, "Don't forget buy a Bad Bunny costume."
Hey, those big heads. I was looking into like the big heads, bobbleheads, whatever you call it. Yo, they look fire, man, and you can implement that into an Hora Loca. Oh, bro, Hora Loca people, bro, they be charging like 1,500, 25, 20, between 15 and 2,500 for an Hora Loca thing, bro. That's crazy, man.
There you go. That's why I got this big ticket. He said they're thinking about it. Okay, they're thinking about it. Let's see next week if you can land that. That's a big gig, especially on short notice. I mean, that's pretty short notice for a big event like that. Chinchon says because we had it. I think he had the Bad Bunny costume, and he said my cousin got the gorilla costume. He charges $1,000 for 1 hour. Whoa!
So
we add another $200. Wow, $1,000 for a gorilla? Damn shit.
Yo, Smiley, send a picture of the gorilla costume, man. We want to see it. I want to see that costume.
$1,000 for an hour, bro? Damn, we're doing the wrong business. If I just had to get in a gorilla costume for an hour and I could charge $1,000, shit. We got people trying to finesse us to do a whole gig equipment, everything for 5 hours for $1,000, man. $1,000 for 1 hour of gorilla costume. Shit, that's easy. I don't know how you transport the gorilla costume though. Do you need like a trailer or something for that? James says, "Ain't no DJ pole strong enough for this man meat." Okay, so it was not. Maybe it was. I don't know. We'll have to find out the flex on the next live stream. What happened to the flex stand?
That's interesting.
Maybe that's I don't know. James leaving it open ended. Maybe that's what happened. Yeah. Smiley. So we have the 12 by 12 for the remaining pieces. We'll complete. Okay. So yeah. So he bought 12 by 12, and he bought more so that it can become a 20 by 20.
Oh, okay. So I thought he had 12 by 12 and 20 by 20, like two different. No, it's just he got the additional to make it a 20 by 20.
Exactly. Yeah.
Got it.
And Jason's saying, "You bought the dance floor Alibaba. Where did you buy it from, Smiley?"
eBay.
eBay. he buys everything on eBay. But I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, where'd you get it from, Smiley? And she said she has 4 people. Oh shit, 4 people. Okay, so 4 gorillas. Probably gives them like $100 each. Okay, that makes sense. I
mean, he's still pocketing 600. Damn.
Yeah,
that's good.
And you got 4 gorillas. Okay, 4 gorillas for $1,000. I could see that. Chinchillin says, "Make sure you play El Paso del Monkey, remixed by Eric Isu Grupo." Okay, there you go. We got an Ora Loca gorilla song recommendation.
I don't know that song. El Paso del Monkey. Huh.
It's probably because you haven't had any gorillas at your Ora Locas yet. So you haven't had to play it. And Buddy's trying to subscribe, James. He's saying, "Are you going to have an OnlyFans page now?" Or he's going to be testing the speaker poles as stripper poles now. So we got the Odyssey, we got the Rockville, we got Pro X, and we got Gravity Stand. So subscribe, guys. James going to have some awesome content coming up next.
Yo, James, as long as you don't use the AI picture of you.
And then Smiley said, "Yeah, I think that's to the Ali." Oh yeah, okay, yeah. He bought it from Alibaba, so he switched up his dealer. He got on Alibaba. Hey,
every time we ask, it was like, what's it called? eBay. Yeah, and that was Alibaba. That's crazy.
It's one of those. And it sounds like it's been working. So the LED dance floor has been legit so far for him.
Yeah, I'm also looking into turning my my Rockville stand, one of them, into a stationary photo booth, like a traditional photo booth.
Yeah. You said, dude, look at Two Legit's video on that.
Like Legit did it. So I want to get something like that. But I'm just like right now I'm thinking about it for next year. Because the 360, it's nice, but it does require like someone to be there, and like sometimes my wife can't do it. So that one is just like set it and leave it, and it will be so much easier. So
the Two Legit one looks good, like it's because it has with the scrim and everything, like it looks like a real photo booth,
Yeah, exactly. So
and then you can have an IR4 in there, and it'll be like changing colors with the rest of your venue too.
Yeah. Cool. So. But see, the thing with that also is that if you get the stationary one, what's it called, traditional, whatever, photo booth, then you need a background. So I would need to invest on a background type of thing, and
I mean, you can start. I think you can start without one and just have it against the wall, and just have props. But then you can add backdrops. I don't think you need it like the first day you sell it. Like you could just have it. Just put it against the white wall in the venue or whatever.
Yeah.
Like obviously a backdrop would look better, but it's like I think you could still do it without one. Okay, Smiley said, "People out here asked me. I told them I dropped 30K on it." Okay, yeah. Otherwise they'll be pissed off when they find out they're paying. I think that's a joke, right? I don't think you didn't drop 30K.
No, I dropped 30K.
Chinchillin says, "If I had a robot, make sure be careful because one time I almost fall down because of leg belt." Oh yeah, that's right. Chinchillin's actually been in the robot. That's cool.
Oh, in the sancas, that's what they call them. The sancas are the feet thingy that they have to flip. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah,
because people are dancing all around you and stuff.
Oh yeah, and he has no background. Digital backdrops. So okay, you can do that.
Yeah, there you go.
You can also do that, yeah.
If you had a robot, Oh wait, what? Okay, you already said that. So Smiley needs to post that floor on his YouTube. Yeah, Smiley, where's the content at, bro?
Yo, that's one thing Smiley be lacking, man. He doesn't be putting nothing on the damn on YouTube.
Bro, it's because he's like the busy DJs we're talking about, man. He's too busy to make content. we're out here on YouTube. We don't have any gigs or anything, but Smiley's working the most days. He doesn't have time to sit down and make videos.
Okay, no client has asked for backdrops yet.
There you go. Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah,
I guess
you could just start without it and then go from there. See if you need to add them.
Hey, wait.
We got another one.
Let me get the clapping. Hold up.
We got another switch. Smiley's the one that got us both to try it, and then now Jason tried. So did you buy the control one, or are you just doing it on your computer?
Yeah, Jason. What you got? You got the control one, or you just doing it on computer wise like we do? Well, yeah, I use a pad now too. I can use a pad if I want.
MIDI pad, but I just use my controller. Yeah. And Smiley said for sure I need to add it. Yeah, so he's talking about adding to YouTube. Yeah, no, content is king, man. And this if it's almost like if you don't post it, it's like there's no way people know about it. But Smiley posts a lot on like TikTok and stuff, right? Like that's how he says he gets most of his
okay, Chin, but let me ask you a question though. Okay, you're saying that the events are private. What do you mean, like how private? Like how private?
He means he's at a strip club. That's what he means.
Yeah, like what do you mean by private? Like,
but I think I don't. If he means they're just like private events, I think I know what he means because I had the same concern making like gig logs and stuff, but I added something into my contract that's like media release.
That's what I was trying to get to. Like, how private is that? Because if it's just like if it's a house party, like I don't know, but I don't. Maybe I do it wrong. But for house parties, I don't do contracts. It's just word of mouth. They send me the deposit, and then they pay me the rest of the day off. I don't do contracts for house parties.
Oh God, I still do
anything else. I do. I do contracts for anything else, but I don't do it for house parties. So, but I mean, everyone that I do house parties for, they know that I record and they know that everything is going to YouTube. So, like, I actually stopped recording house parties because it's that's not it's still fun. Don't get me wrong, but like. People really care for pieces and weddings and things like that. That's what they want to see, or they want to see like anything at venues, nothing at houses because your equipment is limited. Even though you get to play more music that you definitely won't hear at a wedding, you definitely hear in house party. So if I will make a gig log of like the music that I play on some of this people's parties. It's completely different and opposite of what you guys think or the common that you will get in a quince or a wedding. So I guess I could do that one time. But
we got people are interested in these digital backgrounds and stuff. So let's see. Jason said traded Jimmy 2 hex lights for the Control 1. Okay, so that's how he got the Control 1. So he got the SoundSwitch Control 1 by trading 2 Wash FX hexes, I guess, probably. That's a pretty fair trade. I think even price wise, that's a pretty fair trade.
Yeah, that's 500. So
500 ish. Yeah, that's not. Yeah. And then
how much is the Control 1? Like for something, right?
Yeah, I think it's like 500 or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look it up while you can read that one.
All right. So Smiley said, man, we have it on Facebook Marketplace, and people message us crazy, and we throw in the DJ flyer also. So Smiley, do you say this price, but if you throw me as a DJ, you get this price. It's cheaper.
Actually the Control 1 is $300. Okay, wow. So that's like one of the Chave Wash FX hexes is like $260 or something. So maybe Jimmy got the better deal here. It's possible. It depends on the condition of the lights.
Buddy says I will get my unit next week. Also doing a digital background for now, like a Zoom meeting.
Hey, there you go.
Wait, unit? Background. Oh, yeah, it's because he ordered from what's his name?
The Beta Booth.
Beta Booth. Okay.
He ordered it from DJ
Troll. Not DJ Troll. No, what's his name? What's the guy's name? Uh,
DJ. What is his name?
he
Sean.
gets his shows
Sean.
on Wednesday. Sean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he got it from Sean, and
Uh,
so did what's his name? Dwayne
yeah.
Hitman.
Yes, I mean, they as long as I think it's like if you don't get as long as you can pick your software, I think that's where they really get you price wise. Like if you
Exactly.
use a salsa booth, so if you pick a booth that allows you to pick your software, it'll save you a lot of money in the long term, and you
Yeah,
probably get a better
I
software.
think it's really stupid how some of them it's just like it only works with my software, and then you
Mhm.
can't use them. Like why? Like that's stupid. But I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Next,
So yeah, digital background, and then Smiley saying he just posts his dance floor on Facebook or IG stories and lets it be. James is asking, what software do you guys use for the digital backgrounds? So let's see, people. I
well,
don't know if
it
I respond to
depends.
that.
It depends on the. So there's a lot of there's Luma booth. There is TouchPick. There is Chat Talk, etc., etc., etc. I don't remember like the salsa booth too, but those are that one's stupid expensive for no reason.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's that I know of Luma booth, Touch Picks, and Chat Talk. Those are three that I know, and they all have virtual backgrounds that you can use.
Yeah, there we go. That's what Buddy said. Touch picks. So that's
Okay,
one of the ones you just mentioned, Diego. And let
yeah.
me go back because we got okay. Buddy's saying this is in response to what you were saying, Diego. You should do a contract for every gig. Your insurance will not pay out if something happens. So Buddy's giving you some legal advice. I mean I personally do contracts too for house parties, but I know it's when I know what you mean too, Diego. When it's just somebody you know is word of mouth, you know them in the community and stuff.
Yeah, I,
Chinchon says because some of my clients doesn't want me to record because I don't know it's them though. Yeah, I mean, hey,
oh,
it
it's
depends
fine.
on the client. I with the media, I'm more of like ask for forgiveness kind of a. I think that's how most people on YouTube are. Like if they tell you to take it down, I take it
Look
down.
at that. Yeah,
But I think that's how most of us probably operate. I have it in my contract, a little media release thing. They
right.
can.
It's also my contract that anything that happens in there, it's I can use as well.
That's funny. Smiley says I'm gonna post the dance for after live. Okay, there. So everyone, we got head over to James' channel next week to see how he broke his flex stand, and go to Smiley's channel after this to see what his dance floor looked like. So Smiley, you better post that thing.
That'll be
Smiley says
fine.
I like the M Wave over the Control one. It's wireless, rechargeable, and Bluetooth. Okay, so that must be like a MIDI controller or something. It must just be a basic MIDI controller. M Wave. Let me look it up here.
You
You
don't have to
can.
look it up. I'm showing you.
Oh, oh, whoa, hey! It's the same one. All right, there you go.
I
Okay,
knew
so
it.
Smiley says it can work wirelessly. So
Yeah.
did you test that? Oh, that's
No,
cool.
I haven't tested the wireless part, but
So
it
then you
does.
could
It
you
does.
could be standing somewhere, and then you could change your scene on sound switch. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then Smiley says, "Oh no, I throw in our DJ flyer so they can see the other services we offer. Have booked a few just from those leads." Okay, so hey, Facebook Marketplace.
That's another thing that I have to do, man. I have to put myself more in there in the Facebook Marketplace. I don't promote myself. I don't really promote myself. Every like I said, all the events that I get is word of mouth. I don't really do promote. I don't promote myself. Like I'm not in like those thumbtacks or whatever, like those wedding thingies. I'm not on any of those. I just let it be actually. What and luckily, man, I've been blessed that I keep getting
Yeah,
gigs.
I mean that's. I mean, if you're happy with how busy you are, and then like if you're happy with the prices you're charging, like there's no need to spend more time and money on advertising. This is it depends. Yeah, whatever. It sounds like especially your word of mouth. You're known in the community, so it's like if you don't have bandwidth to do more events, if you're gonna market and you get leads, you're not gonna be able to book them anyways. So.
Yeah.
And then Buddy says, yeah, it was Sean that did the beta booth. And then this is Jason saying they were used and 3 years old. He threw in a case with it. It was a fair trade. Okay, so he's talking about the wash effect. So they were old ones, and he also got a case with the sound switch control one. So it made it a fair trade for those two.
Yeah, definitely for Trey.
So then Buddy is recommending for the beta booth. This is the photo booth that Sean is selling. if anyone's interested, you can get Buddy's discount. And if you want to see what the discount code is, go on DJ Roundtable on Mondays or Tuesdays on YouTube, and you could find the discount code if you want to buy the beta booth.
Mondays on YouTube, Tuesdays on Twitch.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tuesdays 8 p.m. No, 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. my time. So 8 p.m. Central time, 9 p.m. my time, and Mondays 1 p.m. my time, 12 p.m. Central time, I guess. So yeah, check out the roundtable, man. They got some good stuff in there.
But Smiley said, I did receive a retainer for a client with 20 by 20 360 booth and video guest book. Nice, man. See, Smiley's booking a lot of these production gigs, dude. It sounds like you're doing almost like more production now than DJing almost.
Smiley is like an octopus. With a lot of tentacles.
You got a lot of things going on. That's business, Like Smiley's doing it like a business. Chinchillin said Smiley has everything. I surprised. Make it rain. Yep, exactly. He does literally have everything. Now, if you in North Carolina, right? So if you're in North Carolina, you need anything, Smiley's got basically everything now you need.
And Smiley's only like 3 hours away from me. 3 or 4 hours away from me.
And he said $3,600 for May. We're not DJing, so he's not even DJing, and he's getting $3,600 from just all that. I think that's the dance floor, photo booth, and guest book.
That's fire. That's fire.
That's more than most people are probably charging for weddings, and making in like $3,600 is like really high end, just DJing equipment, lighting, and you could probably charge $3,600.
The Luma booth, Luma booth for the win. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Luma booth, and I know Smiley likes Luma booth, so you can use Luma booth.
Hey, as long as when you have flexibility, you can choose whichever one you like. But then
as long as it works, yeah.
Sounds like there's a lot of choices, though. Damn, I don't know. I haven't looked in the photo booth that much. But he says it's just money, LOL. Hey, true. Your time is more precious than money. Your family matters more than money. It's just money, guys. I think is that what Buddy's trying to say? I don't know. I don't know in what reference that is, but I feel like it has something to do with that. James is Buddy Smiley's channel. Smiley, put your channel. I don't know.
You can just put @919 Smiley, whatever his thing is, and it goes to it.
Just search his name, 919 Smiley 919.
Yo, Smiley, can you make it easier, bro? Like you put a password in there.
And make sure you capitalize the S and put a 1 and a 3 instead of.
he made a password as a username. That's great.
He turned into a 7 to 20 character password, bro. And he said, James, is this my YouTube name? I don't do gig logs though. Okay, so he confirmed.
Okay, so back to the topic, because we're way off the topic. Another thing that happened to us, and there's a gig log about it too. So there's one friend of mine, he like friend, but like a distant friend, not like someone I knew. He hit me up. He's like, "Yo, I'm having a baby shower. I'm having a kid. I wanna hire you guys." And I'm like, "All right, cool, man. And then I'm like, "Okay, well, this is gonna be the price for the 5 hours that he wanted it." He's like, "Yeah, man. Okay, it's gonna be at a hotel, blah blah." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Bro, when I get to the event, it looked like a freaking quince.
Oh, damn.
Like, what baby shower has like 150 people? Bro.
That's what they do, man. And then they probably had an entrance.
Yeah, they wanted to go in. They wanted to have an entrance. Literally, I felt like it was a quince. Literally, they have so many steps.
That's what I mean. Finesse right there.
It was like things like there was a timeline.
Exactly. They called you the day before. They're trying to have a meeting about the timeline and shit. Yeah,
there was a timeline. Not even the day before, the day off. He showed up. He was like, "Hey, here's the timeline of what's gonna happen." I'm like, "Timeline," and then he's like, "Yeah, and so is your MC coming?" And I was like,
Oh,
What? And he was like, I was like, he's on his way. I was like, do you need them to MC? And he's like, well, we want you to say this and do this. And I'm like, bro,
damn.
we didn't talk about this. Like,
Yeah, but that's the thing. Then what are you supposed to do? Like you're like, all right, well, this is now $500 more or whatever. I don't know, whatever you would charge for a quince or like. But
yeah.
it's like now you're stuck. You're
I
stuck.
mean, yeah, at that point, I was a little like upset about the fact that happened, but then I take that as a learning opportunity of like next time. I don't care if you are my dad. If you're wanting a gig, I want all the information, as much information as possible. And once we seal the deal, that's what it is. Don't come up to me the day of the event talking about where's your TV for karaoke. There is no karaoke. I don't do karaoke. So I don't know why, like things like that might pop up. So I'm also asking you, are you having like for the New Year's party that I'm doing? I did ask. I was like, are you having like a timeline for events? Are you having games or things like that for your crew, for the people that work for you? And the lady was like, oh yeah, I'm all right. I was like, okay, well that means that I need to include a, a MC to this event, so which will up the price. And she was like, yeah, no, I totally understand. So that had I not asked that, I wouldn't undercharge. And then for all the requirements that like she kind of had. So again, those things that happen to us, like being finesse or being played, those are things that are good for you to happen on your early stage as a DJ, but make sure that you learn from it and don't fall on the same trap over and over again.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing about how to prevent it from happening is it's all about getting as much info beforehand. That's how I got screwed on this one. Is she told me, oh, she told me it's a party, it's 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. I had got the referral from another client, so I was like, oh, okay, then I'll just quote them similar to what I had quoted the last client.
Mhm.
But because I just assumed that, hey, this is some chill party, without asking, hey, what's the occasion? Where is it? What's the look? All that kind of stuff. What I normally do, or even talking to them first for the private events. It's like when you make a quote and tell them a price without knowing and asking them all the questions. That's when you can get stuck in these situations where like, oh shit, now I'm finding out all this extra stuff that I have to now backtrack potentially, or the client, worst case, the contract's already signed, and now you're like, oh shit, now they want me to MC, that they want a timeline, they want entrances, and like this is getting into like wedding level type of stuff. Well, we
Yeah.
got a ton of
Go ahead,
comments.
go ahead.
Let's
Hit it.
go. So yeah, James says, good. I don't watch gig logs anymore. We're talking about Smiley's channel. He said his password is password. Yeah. so his username is 919 Smiley 13919, and then his password is just
It's the
password.
same.
Buddy says, LOL. Yeah. Oh no, he's like the Smiley said password is password 1. Hey, there you go. And James said, "Oh man, Smiley, you need some work on that channel, bro. Hey, watch out, man. James will roast your channel, man. So you've got his attention.
Well, there ain't much to roast because he doesn't put anything in there.
There's not much. Hey, apparently we'll roast your channel too then." Chinchon said, "Smiley lived far away from me because I live near Tennessee border." Yeah, you guys are. I mean, you guys are as far away, but you guys are kind of close, but far enough. James, yeah, I used to just post concert videos. Okay, so Smiley's defending his channel. Buddy says In-N-Out is coming to Tennessee. Oh, nice. Fun fact.
In-N-Out is the fast food restaurant?
Yeah, the burger place.
Bro, talking about In-N-Out. So I've never had In-N-Out before until I started working at this place, and then I had one of my friends. He was like, "Yo, have you ever tried In-N-Out?" Because he was coming an hour away, and he was passing where there's only like one In-N-Out, and like it's like rare to have it In-N-Out.
Yeah.
At least here in
Yeah, I don't know if there is one there.
So there was one in Charlottesville, so it's like an hour and no, like 2 hours from here. So he was passing by, and he grabbed, like, he purchased something. He comes to our call center, and he gives me the sandwich and, like, my meal, bro. It was so greasy, man.
Oh,
Oh
really?
my god, bro. Yeah, like, I took a bite and my stomach started hurting because it was so
Oh,
greasy.
wow.
Like, and I was
I
like,
mean,
bro, I was like, how can you eat this, man? It's so greasy. And he
probably
was,
because it was old, dude. It must have been because In and Out is usually the quality
like,
is like top notch, and it's
I
like,
don't know, but it was really greasy, man. And he was like, man, what you talking about, man? You doing good, man. And I was like, bro. And then, like, we started, like, I started joking around with him. We were like really, really cool. And I was like, bro, come on, man. Spanish people can't be eating like this, man. This is too much grease.
it's right there. He's probably a little. They turned to El Gordo then. And then Smiley said, "Chin, we have a cabin out that way for rent on air." What? Damn!
Damn, okay.
You talking about that? There you go. Smiley literally has a. He got an octopus. He got a tentacle and everything. So he got an Airbnb too.
Yo, check out James, man. He already started with his
James
schooling.
is giving his feedback. He's saying you need to start a new channel and put some work into it to show off your business. So Smiley said, "Yeah, I thought about it. Fortunately, no client has asked about YouTube videos." Okay. Well, so I think Smiley, you use your Instagram and TikTok for like more of the promo stuff, and then you don't use YouTube for like clients. You use Instagram and TikTok more for that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, makes sense. You know what? I kind of think that that's right because Facebook and Instagram, I feel like clients will go more to that than a YouTube. I don't know. Maybe YouTube's
Yeah,
just for
especially
YouTubers.
because everyone looks at everything. 'Cause I've been actually thinking like I need to add more, make more short form content and little reels. Like, oh, this is the lighting, this is the setup, and people just mainly people when they look at your videos too, they're watching from your phone. So
You know another thing that I do a lot, bro. Like, every single time I have an event, in my, like, the day before, in my head is like, okay, I'm gonna make content. I'm gonna make this video, and then this is gonna be for Instagram, and this is gonna be for YouTube, and this is gonna be for, and I'm gonna make a video about the lights. I'm gonna make a video about my 44 G2s, bro. When I get to the event, I blank out. I forget
mhm.
about everything, and I just start setting up everything, getting it ready, and then
I'm the
at the
same,
end,
bro.
bro, sometimes I even forget to record, like, the intro, right? And then, like, I'll be like, oh shit. I was like, yo, let's record real quick. So I started, like, grabbing, like, and that's why sometimes I just go like, yo, what's up, Larry? Start, like, speaking really fast because I know,
Yeah.
like, the event's about to start.
I know
So,
that's
like,
why it's hard. It's so hard to record at gigs. That's like the last thing on your mind. You're like trying to think, oh, make sure everything's ready, make sure everything looks nice, and
yeah.
like
But
it's
another thing that James brought up on his channel, no, on his live, that he said that, like, it's always the same, that on Giglos, it's always the same music. It's always like the same angles for recording, whatever. So that's why I've been trying to implement that because I also noticed that, like, it's always the same angle because I have a camera stay stationary in one place and it just records, right? So now I'm trying to have someone else in the event that go into the crowd and start recording, like, so they can get that. So, for the quince that I did, the red one, the girl with the red, the one that did the
yeah,
K-pop quince.
the piano.
So
Yeah,
you could see different angles, or, like, actually people dancing, like, really close, like another person in the crowd.
in the crowd. Yeah, yeah. That looks. It always
That's
looks a lot better than the
Yeah. So that's things that I'm trying to, like, implement into the
nice.
videos to make it, like, more dynamic.
He's
Because,
trying.
yeah,
You're
I
trying
can
not
get
to get
bored.
roasted. You're trying not to end up as the next target on James' show.
Oh, I want to get roasted, bro. The more cloud, the better.
Hey, there
Negative
you
or
go.
positive, I don't care.
There you go. Hey, James, you got your next topic for next week, then, bro. Chinchon said, "Oh, yeah, no,
I haven't made it that far. That's why.
he said I've heard about it. It's coming into Nashville. Okay, so we're still talking about In and Out back here. Madison County, North Carolina. They have the best cabins to hang out and chill. Okay, that's Airbnb. Chin, yeah, we have it in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Wow. All right, so hey, if anyone ever wants to visit Gatlinburg, Tennessee, go ahead. And okay, the buddy's making another joke. So he says,
Smiley,
Smiley's
why don't you just do a get together, man, and we'll show up for a weekend.
a retreat,
And yeah, a retreat, though,
a
a DJ
retreat in
retreat.
Gatlinburg,
Yeah,
Gatlinburg, Tennessee. The password for his cabin is 12345. James says, "Lord, I hope his Insta and TikTok looks better." He's talking about Smiley's content, and he says, "Yeah, IG, Facebook, and the TikTok videos are just raw footage from what I have on my phone." Okay, so it sounds pretty simple, but looks like it's working though, because he's getting a lot of
low key, he's saying don't have too much of a high expectations. It's raw videos, so
raw footage. Hey, whatever people there are booking him for it.
it works. Yeah, it works. So
Instagram only on stories, no posts. TikTok few videos only. Okay, there he goes. Now he's setting the bar low. And then James is saying it's live with Smiley. Yeah, so you're getting a special edition right now of a live roast. And he says, "Love, haha, roast me." There we go. We got people lining up now. So Jason wants to be roasted as well. There we go. Okay, so we got Diego, James.
oh, wait, hold up. I don't want to be roasted, but if he doesn't have anything else to do,
You said you wanted the clout. You wanted the clout, bro.
like I said, I don't care. If that'll be fun, I guess.
Or maybe it'll be like the last episode.
If you do want to roast me though, use my really old videos where I used to suck. Like use those.
Use the latest ones, Diego. Yeah, he feels worse about it. Otherwise, but maybe you'll stump James like this low stacks video. James didn't know what to roast. Everything was too good. He says, "I love people begging me to be roasted now. I knew it would catch on." And then Buddy says, "Yeah, we could do a live show from the cabin." Okay, so there, Buddy's down for the.
That'll be fire. Literally, legit. That'll be fire. Yo, Smiley, make it happen, bro. Let us know when. I'm down.
Smiley's like, damn, all right. Everyone's showing up to his Airbnb got the party rules, no loud music after 10 p.m. And he says, "See, he's gonna roast me like a rotisserie chicken." Smiley's getting roasted, bro. Hey, James, you got a lot of people lined up. You got to figure this out now. You got Smiley, you got Jason, Diego.
Take your time on mine. Take your time.
Says let them
hurry.
First. Let them go first. And Chin said in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, I'll be there. Wow, all right, we got some interest. Hey, maybe we could start a new DJ conference in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Yo, bro, you know what we can do? We can definitely go. We can definitely go live and do like how Buddy has a DJ roundtable.
Oh, but everybody
all of us there and just talk about DJ stuff on that place, dude. That'll be
fire. Yeah. Do it live.
There we gotta make that happen, man. That'll be fire. I'll go to Tennessee. I don't know how far that is from here, but I'll go to Tennessee.
It's kind of far from California, but we'll see. I got to start doing 3 shows a week now. Yeah, or just combine them all in one. Shorter roast for each of them. And then he said, "Sheesh, he gonna come at Leo like, what are those?" Talking about the meme. What are those? Dude, yeah, Smiley, you better watch out, man. You gotta watch out now. James is on you, bro. If you haven't seen James's other streams, check out his channel too, because you can get an idea of how he does it. He'll roast people and then he'll make them the guest for the second half. So, and we've had Smiley up here as a guest for a few times. I don't know if James was in the comment then too, but
we haven't roasted them.
No, we haven't roasted anyone.
We need to roast Smiley, bro. We're doing it wrong.
Chinchilla said, "Those are my chanclas." Chanclas, bro. Jason says, "So back to the theme. I had a client that already got a discount from an expo and tried me to give an additional discount because they only wanted 5 hours." Oh my god, and not 6.
Oh, I have gotten that. I have gotten that problem too, bro.
What'd you do? How'd you handle it?
When you have this let's say you have $1,000 for like 5 hours, right? But they only want it for 4. Then I have to explain to them, look, if you want it for less than 5 hours, then it's gonna be a $280 per hour. So you start adding up, and then it's way more.
Oh, that's what you mean.
So then now, like, I package it for. I'm like, this is the reason why I package it for a specific reason.
Yeah.
So, and then they're like, okay, just leave it like that then. So
yeah, that's if they have. But if let's say they're telling you, like, I don't know, let's say Jason, that's his basic package, or that's just the package. They don't have other packages, but you can say that, like, that's the minimum, whatever. That's the minimum. The price doesn't change. That's the minimum.
Yeah, you can tell him, okay, the hour can be anything less than 5 hours, but it's still the same price.
I think he handled it a similar way. But Buddy says we can do it from the hot tub. Oh shit, Buddy's trying to get it. trying to get all the DJs in the hot tub. There's a sausage party in there. Maybe. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. I mean, but maybe.
I call the toilet.
But Diego's out. Jason says, told them it was up to 6 hours, and if they want it for 5, yeah, that's basically the same thing.
Well, I mean, on the by the way, you gotta need a pool, buddy. You gonna need a pool, bro. We ain't going crazy.
Buddy said that's why I say up to 6 hours, so I do not run into this. Yeah, Buddy agrees with that same way of thinking. So Diego's dying over there, bro.
Oh man,
talking about being in the hot tub, man. Too many DJs in the hot tub is not gonna work out, man. Yeah. Tell you that. And Chinchilla says, I'm searching up Gatlinburg. Chinchilla's looking for the Airbnb. Smiley said, rent out 2 Teslas on Turo also. Okay, man, there you go.
Oh wait, Turo is the car thing, right? Like where you can rent cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never used it, but.
All right, then Buddy says fat man in a little tub. Yeah, we got to make sure the hot tub. And then Drizzy's here. Drizzy came at a great time. Bro. He said, "Do a podcast from a hot tub. You're about to get roasted for sure." Hey Drizzy, you down, dude? This is what's in the works right now. We're trying to. Everyone's trying to do a DJ conference and. I can't even talk right now. And live stream from the hot tub.
Yo, the hot tub got you messed up, huh?
Yeah, bro. Smiley said, "I'm that type of get it by any means." Nice, man.
Right.
Hey, apparently, bro. Apparently, he's get it by any means. Hey, DJ Drizzy, you gotta stop by earlier, man. We're wrapping up now, though. But shout out DJ Drizzy. If you guys didn't watch his latest video, man, that was if you're talking about gig logs that are different and doing different camera angles and different messages and stuff.
It's definitely one of like
DJ Drizzy's definitely
one of the top right now. Yeah. Yo, and the promo one that he did, the storytelling one, bro, that was fire.
Yeah, that's what he just did.
I got my props, bro. That was fire.
That was dope, man. That was inspiring even to listen to. And it even made me think, I'm like, yeah, it's like same thing, man. You think about where you started from. We had an episode like that where we started showing our old setups.
How we started.
Like, we're not like at the top of the DJ chain, and obviously there's so much more to go. But it's like when you look back and you see how far you came, it's like it's legit.
It's amazing.
And Drizzy says, "Yeah, I'm not sure what I came in."
It's amazing, how your process went from nothing to like one speaker, probably like a brick of a computer, into like what you have now, and all the skills that you have learned, everything that we're like, it's just amazing. And the way that he put it into a storytelling video, it was great. Like it made me feel like I want to start over again and record it because I didn't record my stuff. So like,
well, that's the thing. I mean, that's what you're saying about like, I don't do many gig logs either, but you were saying about doing gig logs is you get to kind of document your journey too. It's also for yourself. Not even if you're not like you just now gig logs get like 20 views or whatever. But it's like at least you still when you look back one day, like this stuff is gonna be on the internet forever. So when you're like 90 years old, this stuff is still YouTube.
That was me.
Yeah, YouTube. Check me out, kids. Check me out, grandkids. So that stuff's gonna be on there forever. And dude, this is now we're getting. But internet is these videos are literally available forever now. So let's say 500 years later, someone will be able to watch this video of you and your gig log and your family members, whoever is like that was my great grandfather. They could see that your videos one day in the future, which is kind of mind blowing, Yeah. So hey, also be careful what you're posting because that's just gonna be forever. It's gonna follow your bloodline till like whatever, however long now. So this internet is literally forever, and this stuff is gonna be up there for a long time.
Like Smiley says, man, you gotta get it how you get it, bro. You gotta get that bread. It don't matter.
That's it. Drew says, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Documentary style. And Smiley says, if I don't have to DJ, just running out the dance floor. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, some people get into production, and it sounds like, Smiley, that's what maybe you'll once if you're like, hey, I'm kind of done with DJing, or now I'm going to be doing this production stuff more. It pays more. You can drop it off, leave, come back. You can hire other people to do it. And if you making a lot of money from it, then
so Smiley, don't be sidetracking though, bro. What about the Airbnb? What's up?
He tried to change the subject, bro.
Yeah, he tried to change the subject, man. Come on.
He heard the hot tub thing, and he's like, yo, that's not in my insurance not gonna cover this.
He's like, I don't even have a hot tub.
You're gonna have to build one now. That's why I do it for me. I enjoy the process, even if no one watches. Yeah. No, now especially with gig logs, you kind of got to do it for yourself, because you're not going to get a lot of views from those nowadays.
Yeah. You like the majority of the views are hidden from like product reviews. Yeah. So like James, now that we're here like live, congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers.
That's huge, man.
Quick, man. 8 months, you did it pretty quick. But yeah, so the product reviews helps a lot, because that's what a lot of majority of people want to hear, want to see. They don't really care much anymore for gig logs, and like Drizzy said, gig logs are nowadays more for your own self, right? For like you can put it there to have it and people can see it, but it's mainly for you to see like your stuff and how you did it, how you worked.
Yeah, that's why for me, I mean, the same thing. I mainly just have product stuff, and those videos get so many views. And I have like a gig log. I have like only a couple of gig logs. I have one that's like 60 views. Then I put something else product, and it's like 1,000 at minimum. But everyone loves those products. Like our lavish booth videos, like both went crazy.
My lavish one, my lavish one got like 20K or something like that. Yeah,
that's wild. All these ones like random. I think some random light video that shit gets like 10,000 views. So yeah, the product stuff gets pushed more. People watch it more. But hey, bro, that was a fun episode, man. Shout out to everybody for this was also crazy participation, man. We got like hundreds of comments.
Thank you to all of you guys.
Just a few of you guys in here, man. You guys always bring the awesome commentary, and you guys always stop by every week. So we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, definitely, man. Thank you guys for stopping by, commenting, keeping us on, keeping us just alive here, just talking. And we're not just talking to just each other. We're talking to you guys too. So
that's why I do my show, to help people not repeat the same mistakes that I did. You should have fun on your videos. You need to enjoy what you do. Yep. So you do it for yourself. Smiley says, if you all need help on the photo booth, look at Hustle with Drew or search up Photo Booth 101. Him and his wife are thorough, and that's how I got into the photo booth. Okay, there you go.
Digitals and prints. Okay.
Digitals and prints. Nice.
I'll do that.
James, I'll try to make it. I was busy yesterday, but I usually catch the video eventually. Yep. Hey, that's the thing. I finally made the live for the first time last week too, because I don't know, the timing is just weird. I think it started at like 5 p.m. or something.
You made it.
You made it onto the Smiley says, thanks. Yep, appreciate you, man. Good night, Chin. Somebody says, just subbed you, Drizzy. All right, there we go. Thanks, man. And Buddy says, nice see y'all in the hot tub. Oh shit. Hey, get ready, man. Hey, get your Speedos ready. We're all gonna be meeting up in the hot tub in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So and with that, we will end the show. Guys, we'll catch you guys next week. We'll be back for our usual scheduled Thursday nights. See you guys.
Yeah, have a good one. Thank you. Stay blessed.